Welcome to my channel Venus EduTech. Today I will give you the solutions of the workout questions on the topic average. So let's start.
In the first question, it is given that the average of the first two numbers is 7. So we can write a plus b by 2 equal to 7. The average of two numbers a and b, let the numbers be a, b, c and d, so that the first two numbers are a and b. Their average it is 7 given, and from there a plus b equal to 14. Now it is given that the average of the middle two terms is 2.3. That is, the middle two terms are b and c. Their average it is given 2.3. From there we will get b plus c equal to 2.3 into 2 equal to 4.6. And it is also given that the average of the last two numbers is 8.4. That means c plus d by 2. The last two numbers are c and d. Their average equal to 8.4. From there we will get c plus d equal to 8.4 into 2, which is equal to 16.8. We have these three equations. And now when we subtract equations 1 and 2, 1 minus 2, we will get b and b get cancelled, then a minus c equal to 14 minus 4.6, which is equal to 9.4. It is written here. Okay, so we got the value of a minus c, and now when we add this equation and the last third equation, when we add third equation and the equation we got right now, when we add these two equations, we will get c and c get cancelled. Okay, so that we will get a plus d equal to 16.8 plus 9.4, which is equal to 26.2. Our question is to find the average of the first number and the last number. So we got the sum of first number and the last number. So their average is sum divided by total number. That is 26.2 divided by 2, which is equal to 13.1. Remember, don't write all these steps. Do calculations in your mind quickly and reach the answer. This is asked in LIC AAO 2011. And the correct option is option 3, 13.1. In the second question, the average runs scored by a batsman in 45 matches were 42 runs. That means average runs it is given, average is given, and also number of matches is given, 45 matches. So we can find the sum of 45 matches, right? So sum is equal to average into total number, right? So sum of 42 runs equal to 45 matches, number of matches, 45 into 42 average, that is equal to 1890. Now, the difference between his highest and lowest run scored was 114. The difference between his highest and lowest runs, it is 114. That is written here. Let his highest score be H, lowest score be L, then H minus L. Difference is equal to 114. If those two matches means his highest match and the lowest match, right? If those two matches means in which he scored the highest and the lowest runs are excluded, his average score will be 40. Sum of 42 runs we got 45, total number of matches 45 into number of runs 42, which is equal to 1890. Now his highest and lowest matches or the runs are excluded. They are not included. That means sum of 40 runs, 42 runs become 40 runs because the highest and the lowest runs we are not included. So that 40 into 43, how it comes 43, total 45 matches, those two runs are excluded. Those two matches were excluded, so that 45 minus 2, it becomes 43. So sum of 40 runs will be equal to its average, 40 into total number of matches, 43. Understood? It will be equal to 1720. We got sum of total 42 runs and we got the sum of 40 runs. From there we can get sum of the remaining 2 runs. That is the sum of the highest and lowest runs we can get by subtracting these two. Okay, that is H plus L. Sum of the highest and lowest runs can be written as H plus L, which is equal to subtracting this two, 1890 minus 1720, which is equal to 170. So we got H plus L value, and in the question it is given that H minus L value. So equating these two equations, that is H plus L equal to 170 and H minus L equal to 114. Subtracting these two, we will get 2L is equal to 170 minus 114, which is equal to 56. The question is to find his lowest score, that is L, right? So 2L is equal to 56. From there we will get L, or the lowest score, which is equal to 28. So his lowest run or lowest score is 28. Option 4 is the answer. And this question is asked in IDBI Executive 2019. Going to the third question, the average mark obtained by 120 students was 35. That means the average mark is given. Average it is 35 into total number of students it is given 120. From there we can find the sum. Sum is equal to average into total number. So we will get sum is equal to 120 into 35, which is equal to 4200. Now it is given that if the average of passed candidates was 39 and that of failed candidates was 15. Total 120 students are there. Let the number of passed candidates be P. Then the number of failed candidates will be total students 120 minus passed candidates P. Understood? That's why I have written 120 minus P here. This is equal to number of failed students. Total 120 minus number of passed candidates, which is P. So 120 minus P is equal to failed candidates. And it is given that the average of passed candidates is 39. So 39 into the number of passed candidates, it is P. So 39P will be equal to sum of passed candidates plus 120 minus P is the number of failed candidates into their average 15. That is the sum of failed candidates. So sum of passed candidates plus failed candidates equal to total sum equal to 4200. Got it? So solving this, that is 39P minus 15P equal to 4200 minus 120 into 15, which is equal to 1800. So on solving we will get P is equal to 100. So option A, 100 is the answer. This question is asked in LIC AAO 2010. In the fourth workout question, find the sum of first 15 odd numbers. We have the equation sum of first n odd numbers is equal to n square. So our question is to find the sum of first 15 odd numbers. So instead of n, we can substitute 15. So sum of first 15 odd numbers equal to 15 square, which is equal to 15 into 15, and it is equal to 225. Fifth workout question, find the sum of first 12 natural numbers. We know the equation of sum of first n natural numbers equal to n into n plus 1 by 2. So instead of n, we can substitute 12. So 12 into 12 plus 1 by 2, 12 into 13 by 2. 12 into 13, it is 156 divided by 2 equal to 78. So sum of first 12 natural numbers equal to 78. Sixth workout question is find the sum of squares of first 5 odd numbers. We know the equation for the sum of squares of first n odd numbers equal to n into 2n minus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 3. So we can easily find out the sum of squares of first 5 odd numbers by substituting n with 5. So we will get 5 into 2 into 5, it is 10, 10 minus 1, it is 9, into 2 into 5, it is 10 plus 1, 10 plus 1, it is 11. So 5 into 9 into 11, it is equal to 495 divided by 3, we will get 165. The next question is find the sum of first 10 even numbers. We know the formula to find the sum of first n even numbers equal to n into n plus 1. So we can easily substitute n by 10. So we will get the sum of first 10 even numbers equal to 10 into 10 plus 1 equal to 10 into 11, which is equal to 110. The eighth workout question is find the sum of squares of first 20 even numbers. We know the equation to find the sum of squares of first n even numbers equal to 2n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 3. So we can easily find the sum of squares of first 20 even numbers by substituting n with 20. So that we will get 2 into n, 2 into 20, it is 40, into 20 plus 1, it is 21. So 40 into 21 into 2n plus 1, 2 into 20, 40 plus 1, it is 41. So 40 into 21 into 41 by 3 equal to 34,440 by 3, which is equal to 11,480. Next question, to find the sum of squares of first 50 natural numbers. We know the equation to find the sum of squares of first n natural numbers equal to n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. Substituting n with 50, we will get 50 into 50 plus 1 into 2 into 50. 50 into 2, it is 100 plus 1. 100 plus 1 divided by 6, that is 50 into 51 into 101 by 6, which is equal to, we will get the answer as 42,925. So in order to solve all these kinds of questions, you must by heart these shortcut equations. The 10th workout question is to find the average of first 7 odd numbers. We know the condition that let ABCD E, B in AP, then its average is equal to its middle term C. So we have first 7 odd numbers, that is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. Then its average will be equal to its exact middle element, middle term. So here the exact middle term of these first 7 odd numbers, it is 7. So its average will be equal to 7. We can check it by normal equation, that is total sum divided by total number. Sum is 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11 plus 13, which is equal to 49, divided by total number, it is 7. So 49 by 7 equal to 7. Instead of writing all these equation, we can simply write 7 by finding its middle term. Okay. 11th workout question. The average weight of 30 students in a class is 60 kg. If the weight of the teacher is included, the average weight is increased by 600 gram. Find the weight of the teacher. And we know the equation quantity is equal to old average plus or minus change in average into total number by change in number. So this equation we can apply here. Here we have to find quantity, means we have to find the weight of the teacher is equal to old average. Old average was 60 kg. That is the average weight of 30 students before the teacher is coming, right? So old average, it is 60 plus or minus change in average. If the weight of the teacher is included, then the average weight is increased by 600 gram. So the change in average is 600 gram, which is equal to 0.6 kg. We have to convert this gram into kilogram. So divided by 1000, we will get 0.6. So change in average is 0.6 into total number. Total students was 30. Now the teacher is also included. So 30 plus 1 is equal to 31 is the total number. Divided by change in number. Change in number is the new number, it is 31 minus the old number was 30. So 31 minus 30 is equal to 1. 60 plus, here it is plus sign. Why minus? Why it is not minus? Because here the weight of the teacher is included, not excluded. The teacher is also coming. So 60 plus change in average into total number, that is 0.6 into 31 equal to 18.6 divided by 1, which is equal to 60 plus 18.6 equal to 78.6 kg. This topic average can be asked in two ways. Either it can be asked for 1 mark question or 2 mark question, or it can be asked as a part of data interpretation. So practice more from this topic.
I am sure you all got the correct answers. If you find my channel informative and useful, do subscribe and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to click on the bell icon so that you will get notification of my latest videos. See you in the next video. Till then, have a good day and thank you.